Yeah. Hey, everybody, this is Joseph Pasek, and welcome to the Fire Network. Welcome to the On the Mat Wrestling Show, a Saturday preview of WrestleMania 41. Norm, March 31st, Norm Rumack with us, the broadcasting legend, and the long-range bomber, Tracy Murray, who wanted, begged Norm, begged, I got to talk wrestling to Norm and Joe, all right? So, Norm, March 31st, 1985, do you remember what you were doing?
March 31st. Yeah, I was working for a company that transplants trees.
All right, I don't know what that means, but anyways, that is the start of WrestleMania 1. This year, Norm, in Las Vegas, we got WrestleMania 41, 2 nights. Norm, you know what happens? Once in Vegas, stays in Vegas. So were you ever in Vegas, Norm?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
What did you do in Vegas? Go to the washroom? What, eat buffets? What?
Well, as you said, Joe, what goes in Vegas stays in Vegas.
There it is.
Not true, because Norm was up for the acting job in The Hangover, where they, took some babies and all that. But Norm, are you excited for WrestleMania? Are you excited for WrestleMania? Or are you going to watch Game 1 of the Maple Leaf Stanley Cup Playoff Series?
Yeah, I might have to watch WrestleMania on replay, Joe, when I get some time. I'm afraid I have the ultimate respect for the wrestlers in terms of their athleticism and their endurance of pain. I'm just not into the sport itself, but I respect their massive numbers that they get on TV. And on pay-per-views, and they get in the stadium. I actually did go to a WrestleMania when my nephew, God bless him, he's in his 40s now, but when he was about 8 or 10 years old, there was a WrestleMania. It was the first one at the then Sky Dome. And that would have been probably around 1987 or 88,
no,
am I right?
You're wrong again, you're always wrong. April 1st, 1990.
Okay, well, I wasn't that far off. So I remember going with my late dad.
3 years, you know what happens in 3 years? You lose hair.
Well,
so there you go.
Is that right?
All right.
I didn't know that.
All right. So Norm, let the guys talk here. All right. But your favorite thing is about wrestling when we did the wrestling on the Fan 590. What did you call it?
The Raptors Wrestling Roundtable.
Not Raptors. Take away the Raptors. There's only one Raptor here.
Well,
I set him up. Trace, how many you can tell? I set this guy up. I set him up perfectly, and look, Norm, you having another senior moment?
I have lots of those, Joe, especially when I'm working with you.
All right. Anyways, do you want to stay on here, preview WrestleMania?
Well, just for another minute or two, because I'm a little bit out of my league, as they say in sports, when it comes to wrestling.
Only wrestling?
No, I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to be ready to use a chair upside your head in a minute, Joe.
No, he won't use my chair. What's wrong with you? All right, Trace, let's start. Night 1, Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, better known as Norm Rumack.
Well, I don't know. I always want to go with the veteran, Rey, but this guy's been snooping around a little bit, sneaking around. We all know who he is, and he's on a quest to take out all the luchadors. So, but I'm gonna go with Rey. Rey's gonna save the luchadors.
Rey Mysterio is going to win. Chad Gable told me so. All right, so Rey Mysterio is going to win. What do you say, Norm? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, you set me up nicely. You set me up. Tracy, I'm going to have to give Joe a suplex in the duplex.
Duplex. All right. So,
AKA Norm, a boot in the behind.
No, that a boot in behind. It's not like he didn't give me that 17 years ago. All right. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. And by the way, I hear this match may have NXT implications. Latch Legend and Jakara may be involved in this match. That's all I'm saying.
They might be, because they're the next ones to come up that got any type of heat. Especially with the women. They have nice size, strength. The storyline would be perfect for them to jump in and kick a little behind and find their way to the main roster. This is Jade's comeback, and Naomi is a heel now, so why not go call some of your people to get involved? Because at the end of the day, she's not going to have any help. Jade is on a quest. Jade is coming after her, so she's going to need some help to get past Jade Cargill.
I hear Norm likes who Naomi's married to. That's what I heard. Don't blame me, Norm. All right. Now, with everybody here saying LA Knight defending the U.S. Championship against Jacob Fatu. Norm, does Jacob Fatu win this match?
Well, I'll flip a coin, heads or tails.
I gave him the answer.
I call heads.
Look at Tracy. Look what Tracy's showing you. Come on.
5, 2.
I'm not very good at sign language. So.
You gotta go.
Sign language. He said who he picks already.
The one. You gotta go with Jacob Fatu in this one.
Norm, give me acknowledge him.
The next biggest star in the WWE, in my opinion. I may be off, but I think he's the fastest rising star in today's wrestling.
All right, so I think Jacob Fatu wins the title, and congratulations to him. All right, tag team titles, Norm. Tag team titles. The War Raiders together.
I mean, you have to go like this, Norm, to go in.
They're together. They're about 800 pounds against the New Day, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Trace. I'll start off with you because Norm doesn't know anything about this, but let's go. Do they give New Day the title?
I think so, because they turned heel and they got a lot of heat right now. The fans don't like them, so this would make them hate them even more by winning the belt. New Day wins the tag team title.
And you know what that means, Norm? New Day rocks.
Oh, do they? Okay, I'll take the word for it.
Not according to the fans. It will be the other way around.
Listen, just give me my booty-os. All right, I got this match. I got to start with Norm here. All right, WWE Women's Championship. All right, Tiffany Stratton up against Charlotte Flair, and these girls have heat with each other. Ask Ludwig Kaiser. Norm, who's your pick? Is
I'm going with
in your DMs.
This name I remember quite well. I'll go with Tiffany.
She comes in as the champion. Will she leave as the champion, Trace?
You got a real hungry Charlotte Flair that's been on the shelf for a while. And she's using every tactic right now to try to get under Tiffany's skin. And Tiffany's she's the new upcoming superstar that they're trying to get behind. So I think this is a push for Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffany's going to win.
Wow. Do you know at WrestleMania, Charlotte never loses? Only when it's mixed tag.
I know, but we've already had one of those long streaks before. I don't think it's going to continue.
All right. So, Norm, the next one, World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther versus Jey Uso. Can you say Gunther, Norm?
I couldn't even hear what you said. Never mind, can I pronounce it? Holy smokes.
Gunther!
It starts with a Q.
No.
Sounded like you were choking on Sounded like you were choking on what you swallowed or whatever.
Look at what Trace is putting up. Look with what Trace is putting up. Do you know what that means?
Okay, well, I'll go with
again.
I'll go with numero uno.
We the ones again. Jey Uso gets over the hump this time. Ooh, so yeet.
Yeet. Norm, come on, everybody do it.
Yeet. Not no yeet. Yeet.
Yeet. Come on, look at what Tracy's doing. Yeet. Are you eating, Norm? Yeeting. That's right. You got to eat. Norm Rumack eating. You never thought you would see it ever. Norm Rumack eating. All right. Now, let's go into this main event. main event of WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania 41 Night 1, Saturday, beginning at 7 p.m. I hear going to go WrestleMania first night, 9 hours. Pre, post game, everything. 9 hours. Norm will be sleeping.
I can't sit in front of the TV for 9 hours.
Norm will
Maybe
be sleeping
4, but not 9.
in. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk with Paul Heyman, the wise man, in CM Punk's corner. Now, I'll ask Tracy, seriously, does Paul Heyman, my good Jewish friend, by the way, happy Passover to Paul Heyman and all the Jews out there, and happy Easter. It's this weekend, Easter, to everybody out there. Does Paul Heyman screw CM Punk, screw Roman Reigns, and join Seth freaking Rollins?
That might be a possibility because he says he owes him a favor. That might be a possibility. But I'm going with Roman, pissed off that Paul Heyman is over with CM Punk. So I'm going with Roman.
So you're going with Roman.
I'm going with a bloodline sweep. How about that?
Bloodline sweep, Norm. Do you think Norm Rumack is part of the bloodline for eating?
Hey, he's a midnight vampire, right?
Late night vampire, storming
late night vampire.
With your prediction of the main event of WrestleMania 41, Night 1, Saturday. Norm, do you go with CM Punk? Do you go with Seth freaking Rollins? Or, like Tracy says, Roman Reigns?
Well, the name works out well, so I'll say that Roman will reign.
I'm waiting for him to laugh. Because you see, me and Trace are not laughing, but I'm waiting for him to laugh. All right, that's night 1.
He just said this.
Oh,
he just said this.
Yes, he did say it. But Trace, I want to ask you, because Norma doesn't know these people. Also, I want to ask you a couple matches for Stand and Deliver. By the way, Stand and Deliver Saturday at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern. That's 10 a.m. Pacific. Trace, I don't know if you're going to attend WrestleMania.
Hey, man, this is supposed to be WrestleMania, not Stand.
But I got to ask you,
You told me to prepare for WrestleMania.
Oh, look. Okay, I'll give it to Norm.
You told me to stand for, yeah.
I'll give it to Norm.
Yeah, right.
Norm, the WWE NXT Championship is on the line. Oba Femi as the champion, big guy. Trick Williams, me and Trick go way, way back. And Javon Evans.
Whoop that trick.
I thought you're not going to participate in this, Trace. But go ahead, Norm. Who's your pick?
You said the guy's name was Williams. Is that right?
Yes. Trace, tell him what's his name? Whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick.
He's been whipping Lash Legend all the time. So, who do you pick? Who do you pick, Norm? Oba Femi, big monster, winning the title and all that. And whoop that trick, or the youngster who looks like Kofi Kingston, who's like Norm Rumack in the ring, Javon Evans, but Javon Evans can do all the stuff Norm can't. Go ahead, Norm.
Okay, well, if Evans is that good, I got to go with Evans.
I talked him into not picking. I think it's about time. Seriously, I think Oba Femi retains, but it's about time that Rick Williams goes to the main roster.
I think so too. It's been a long time. He should have been up on the main roster. But after WrestleMania, there's a lot of changes. So I think Trick Williams will be on the main roster moving forward after Mania. But Oba is a monster. This young man's a monster, and I take him to retain as well.
All right, Norm. So we don't want you for night 2. All right, because you never answered the question that I asked you in the NBA playoff preview. Who is the son of a plumber? Wait, let him think, Trace, and then you give him the answer. Norm, remember this. I'll just give you the biggest hint in the world, all right? His name is DR, initials DR. That's the son, one son of a plumber, the other son of a plumber, CR. And he's the heavyweight champion. There you go, Norm. I'll count down 5 seconds for your answer. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So my answer is Gee, son of a gun. I don't know.
What is this?
Cody Rhodes.
Yes,
Cody,
I love when they say
Cody
that.
Rhodes.
Yeah, let's get a chant for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, who in night 2 will face Norm. You can't see him. Do you know who that guy is?
No.
Oh, why do I have this guy on here? All right, that is John Cena, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, main event of night 2. But here, Norm, thanks for adding nothing in both shows, and tell everybody how they can get a hold of you here on social media.
Well, you know, I'm one of Joe's volunteers. It's like not quite the Tennessee Volunteers of college football, but
I've been carrying you for 30 years. Even you did a segment on the Fan 590 Raptors wrestling round.
He said Tennessee Volunteers for football. Now I have something to say about that because I have a Tennessee Volunteer that is a basketball player. So you're not going to disrespect the basketball team. Shout out to Jemai Meshack.
Shout out.
All right, there you go. I have the ultimate respect for the Volunteers and the University of Tennessee, a fine school, fine athletic institution as well. And if you got one of them in your camp, Trace, all the credit to you. So in any case, I got so. Well, I've been working for Joe for a long time, and the salary's gone through the roof. That's what my accountant tells me.
Here, I'll give it to Norma. During the last month, we've been up and down, changing streaming and changing platforms and changing all this, and he's and put it this way, he's still the broadcasting legend, even though now I'm going to make his career even on TV. You heard him for years upon years upon years. Some people said he put them to sleep. Right? Didn't people say they listened to you and you put them to sleep?
No. They told me I helped keep them up or distracted, which is what I wanted to hear. But anyway, I helped them to avoid sleeping.
And Norm, this was so good that you're invited back in 2074. Okay, so put it that way. In 2074, WrestleMania, whatever it is, Norm Rumack's going to talk about how Roman Reigns' 7th kid is going to face John Cena's no kid.
Sounds exciting, Joe.
All right,
can't wait.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you social media wise.
Well, the best place is to find me right here on the Fired Up Network, where I'm regularly on with Joe, and thank God I get to see my great friend Tracy Murray, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in professional sports, not just basketball, in any sport. He's a great athlete, and he's a great guy. And he's first class in every sense of the word. He's a good father. He's raised good kids. So he's done the whole, 10 yards, 9 yards, whatever you want to call it, in every aspect of life. So Tracy, I always look forward to being on with you. We always have a good laugh, and a good kibitz with Joe. And I always look forward to it. So Joe and Tracy, thanks for having me on, even though I know nothing about wrestling. But it's a lot of fun in any case. And like I say, I have the ultimate respect for those athletes. They're tremendous athletes, and they endure a lot of pain and a lot of work. So I have a lot of respect for what they do for a living. They deserve the money they get, and they've got massive ratings. So that's what it's about. They put up the numbers, they produce. That's for sure.
Well, Norm, you're a legend. You don't have to know anything about wrestling. Everything that you've done in this business, I respect. So I mean, every time you're on with us, we have a great time. I just love playing.
Is this the promo you're going to cut on him? Is this the promo you're going to cut on him instead of giving him a giving him a mic? What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna cut a promo on you in a minute.
I know that, and I'm waiting for the special guest, but he's sleeping
over here. I'm trying to give respect to the legend over here, and you over here cutting promos.
Yeah, well,
much love and respect, Norm. Hey, when you get a chance, just pick up one of those flat chairs, grab it by the end, like the way to swing it, it just let go. Just go ahead and give him one good whack.
Right here.
One good whack with a chair. He'll straighten up a little bit.
I wanted Tracy to give you a suplex, but instead he gave you a wedgie. All right. So there you go. We'll be back.
A wedgie?
Yeah.
A wedgie.
That's how Norm plays, all right? We'll be back with a night 2 preview of WrestleMania in just a couple seconds. Thanks a lot, Norm.